Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Over the Rainbow. And I am actually early. So look at this. We're going to surprise Hisam because he always thinks early today. I look rough. I do not like this lighting. Whoa.
Oh man, you actually admitted it early. You feeling okay? You sick? What do you got, a virus? What? What? So why are you early? Just out of curiosity. Are you gonna talk?
I am on time, Hisam.
Huh?
Okay?
Is it
I'm
because
on
you're on
time.
spring break?
I'm not on spring break. I just got done work, Hisam. Sometimes I have students I have to talk to, and I still have so much to do tonight because I have to pack to go to Pittsburgh. But I am on time, Hisam, and usually sometimes I am on time.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I was just wondering what the occasion was. Like, if like, is it because like it's April Fool's Day the day afterwards, and you're like, psych, everybody.
You are wild.
You're like,
You
you're never
are.
gonna believe it. I'm on time. You're actually a minute early. I'm really proud of you.
Could you
So
believe
wait,
it?
why are you going to Pittsburgh? Are you doing an event or the basketball thing that I wasn't invited to? That's right.
I promise you, you will be invited next year. I promise.
No, it's okay. I mean, like, you all don't even know my basketball skills.
I would love to see them. I want to see these basketball
Yeah, I
skills.
mean, I can shoot hoops with the best of them.
I
I haven't
can't.
played basketball in so long, though. I did have to take it in gym class.
Listen, I can't. Listen, I can't play basketball.
Yeah, I
That
figured.
yeah. Unfortunately,
I figured
that
that you and I would be paired on opposite teams so we could guard each other.
for sure. But I mean, the good thing is that I can do good if it's in the center, and I am very good at blocking. But unfortunately, that gene, for some reason, when God made me, I didn't get that black gene, and it kind of pisses me off. It makes me very upset that I didn't get that
The
gene as a black person.
basketball gene?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I used
But you did
to
get other
try, like
teams?
I used to be all up in the hood trying to play basketball. Like I was
Like
literally
in those outfits that you showed earlier today on your reel? Like in those outfits? Because those would be super styling basketball outfits. No one, those are some super styling basketball outfits.
oh my God.
Everyone, Bowie Jane's now a new aunt. Did
I
you know
knew
that? She just entered the room. She's an aunt now. I don't
how
know if
was
people know that,
how,
but
how is she an aunt?
her brother had a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. I don't know if I was supposed to say that though. Maybe that was private.
Oh, I
Really
didn't know
hope
you were
I hope you're not mad. I was
I
just
didn't
super
know you and
excited. I
Bowie
saw you in
Jane.
the
I
room, and
didn't
then I
know
was like,
you
"Oh, that's awesome, huh?"
I didn't know you and Bowie Jane were friends.
Uh, we were actually supposed to get together. She was like coming through because her brother is in Puyallup, which is south of Seattle, and we were
Oh.
going to get together just to basically catch up, right?
Oh,
So,
I love that.
but her brother had a baby, and so I didn't get to see her.
Oh, okay.
No,
See, I would love to hear you two link up. I would pay money to watch you two link up. Now
yeah,
that's that's what I would pay money for meet and Greek to see you two meet up.
yeah,
Look at that. Look at that. She just said you gotta catch up. She's
yeah. She's
flying
flying
back to Seattle.
back to Seattle. Well, don't worry, we'll catch up. Yeah, it'll
Yes,
be good to see
please.
her again.
Please, 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 please. And of course, Bowie J, you are more than welcome to join us. We are talking.
Yeah, I don't have beef with Bowie Jane.
I don't have beef with Bowie J.
I don't
I,
have any beef with Bowie Jane.
I
Bowie
don't
Jane is on
have
my life.
I don't have no beef. I don't have beef with anyone. I only have beef with the body on my body, okay? That's all the beef I got.
How is that going, by the way? Are you losing weight? How's it all going?
So I hurt my toe last week. I told you about this.
Oh, and that basically derailed all your weight loss?
I guess it did, but I'm trying to look at it as like, don't let it defeat me. Like
Do
I
not,
just my
not
workouts,
let it defeat you. You have to
just my
keep going.
workouts. I wasn't able to go as hard as I normally could. So hold on, let me see here.
I pulled a muscle in my. I pulled a muscle in
Have a
my
safe
butt yesterday.
flight. I told her to have a safe flight.
Yeah, have a safe flight, Bowie. I can hardly wait to see you when you're back in Seattle. But yeah, I pulled a muscle in my butt, but I still went to the gym because that's what it means to have discipline.
Excuse me, I still went to the gym. It just wasn't as hard as I wanted to be. Like, of course, I would love to go super, super hard, but I couldn't. Like, I really messed up my foot. But now I'm doing better. Today was a good cardio day. Like, I got to get back into it. But I don't know how it's possible. Like, I gained 10 pounds. I don't know how that happened. And I wonder
10 pounds from
I wonder, it could have been the time I weighed myself. Like, I weighed myself like in the evening after eating and all that other stuff. Like, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to just look at it. Why is that? Because I traveled this week, that I have my weigh in next week and do what I need to do. Like, my foot's feeling much better. My hamstring is a little tweaked, but it's much better. So we're okay.
Yeah,
We're
I'm on
okay.
your side. So if ever you want me to give you some workout advice, I'm happy to do so.
I don't trust your workout advice. It sounds like it's going to be very,
Do you
like,
know I work out my friends? So
I believe it.
I used to work out my friends. Like they basically be like, "Oh, hi, Sam, can you show me some stuff?" And I'd be like, "Okay, but to be clear, you're gonna cry, because I'm gonna break you, right? Because that's the point of working out, right? And lo and behold,
This sounds very sexual. You're gonna break me. You're gonna make me cry. You're being dominant. And also, of course, if I live in Seattle, I would love for us to work out. But I do CrossFit. Like, I do some intense
I know.
workouts.
But if you want a real workout, then I can help you.
Not a real workout. Are you trying to say CrossFit's not real?
I'm just giving you a hard time. All the CrossFit people are going to basically be in my DMs telling me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No, they're probably going to be in your DMs trying to figure out where's your OnlyFans. Speaking of OnlyFans, where's your OnlyFans at? Because someone asked about that.
I got asked if I had an OnlyFans.
Someone asked about your OnlyFans, and I would like to know where's it at.
I don't have one. I don't plan on having one.
Hisam, we talked about this.
No, okay, here's the deal. Right, so I don't have any problem with people who have OnlyFans, right? Like, I don't.
Do you subscribe to people that have OnlyFans?
No, okay, no. And let me explain to you.
So you're not supporting people that are.
Let me explain to you why it's confusing to me, right? So I don't understand why people subscribe to OnlyFans, and here's why.
You know what? Because tonight's topic is all about gay sites, porn, and OnlyFans. No, so welcome.
I'm just saying, like. I don't understand about it. So back when I was a kid, right? Like back when I was a kid, there were only things like underwear ads, right? And like magazines.
Yeah.
Then what ended up happening is that there was sort of this advent of like all of the porn sites, right? Like typically like the gay porn sites that were like things like Randy Blue, Shawn Zion, like all of the studios. And then after that, then fan era, right? Where people are like, well, I'm going to be my own creator. But here's what I don't get, right? So if you subscribe to someone's OnlyFans, you are literally limiting yourself to just watching their content. Like, I think some people are very attractive, but I don't want to just see them, right? And so if you're going to do OnlyFans, then you have to subscribe to lots of OnlyFans. And at $10 a pop, you're looking at like $100 a month if you're following 10 people, like your favorite 10, right? Your top 10, right? That's $100 a month.
Now,
that's $1,200. It depends on the a year.
It depends on the person. Let's say there's someone you really do like and you like all their content. Why would you not subscribe to their content?
Is that a thing where there's like you have one porn star that you're like, man, I love everything that they do?
I have about a good 2 people that I subscribe to that I have my resubscribe on for them. Everybody else, here's the thing. Another thing that you have to understand, like times have changed. It's now just not OnlyFans. Like people have Twitters now. So then like you can go see somebody's Twitter, and then if you're interested in their Twitter, then you can go and be like, oh, I kind of like some of the stuff they posted on Twitter. Let me go check out their OnlyFans. Now, some people they get you. Some people might not be showing anything on their OnlyFans. So you just have to realize like if that's your one time doing that, that's your one time. Now, some people make a lot of money to the point that they can lower their price, where it's maybe down to like
Are they lowering
$5.
their price because they are so many people, or are they lowering their price
That
because
too.
nobody's interested and they're just trying to make money?
No, same. It could be both. It could be both. I know some people that have a lot of subscribers. They're like, I could do $4 subscriber. I'm good to go. Now, now they're getting to the point. Now they're getting to the point of some people are now like trying to now not do where you subscribe. Like they'll subscribe, and then when you subscribe to their OnlyFans, then they're like, you want to see this exclusive content, you got to pay this. Now I don't know how that's going for some people. I know some people are like, I ain't doing that, because I damn sure ain't doing that. If I pay for your OnlyFans, the videos better be here. If they're not here and I got to go to your DMs, not for it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that doesn't make any sense to me. It just sounds like you're spending a lot of money when, like, it used to be like literally you could just go to like the Sean Cody and basically pay like the $10 a month and see everybody.
But that might just be the same old plain old guys. Like sometimes, let me tell you something. Like it'd be boring. I'm sorry. Unlike us single people out here. Actually, no, because you obviously you're human. So no, you do look at porn. So we're not going to sit here and act like you don't. But the thing about it is that sometimes when you're looking at the same thing over and over again, you're kind of like, I'm bored with this. So it's like, who doesn't want, there's all different type of guys that, but hold on, there's all different,
right?
But there's all different type of guys on these OnlyFans that might be more appealing to what you like or do certain things that you enjoy. So you just have to keep that in mind. Or there might be couples that you find attractive that might do OnlyFans and then they make more money. So I mean, it's definitely a business. I mean, I have thought about it. I thought maybe I should do it at one point, but I want to wait until I'm like at least at the right level, because
You post on your OnlyFans.
I don't know if I ever have one. I probably would. I would do some stuff, start off slow, and then see how the subscribers.
Let's get the nitty gritty. Like what?
I would do some slow stuff, like
What's
maybe show
stuff like these?
show a little thigh, show a little leg,
a little thigh. People are going to pay you $10 to see your thigh.
Some people will pay to see a underwear, in a underwear with my thigh out,
Okay, then what are you going to work up into? Like you starting slow. What are you working toward?
I don't know, Hisam. I had to figure that out.
No, I mean, let's get into it. Like, you want to start an OnlyFans, so let's like.
Whoa! Don't put that out there. I said I have thought about it. See how you try to twist my words? I never said I wanted to start one. I said I thought about it, and I said depending on if people would pay to see stuff, then I would maybe consider it. Because if you think about it, it's some good money out there. And some of the guys that I see on OnlyFans, I'm like, damn, they got a lot of subscribers on Twitter, and they also got a lot of subscribers on OnlyFans, and they don't even they don't even look good. Some of them. Some people don't even show their body parts. Some people might go in there. Like, there's this one guy who I thought was really hot, and he was on Drag Race. And I subscribed to it because I thought,
like, who?
I don't remember his name, but
what's their drag name? Yes, you do. Don't you lie to me.
I don't remember. Let's see. RuPaul's Drag Race. No.
I don't know.
It was one of the pit crew people.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'll tell you right now who it was. Who was this? Oh, there he is.
Subscribe to him.
So I subscribed to him, but
is that the guy with that tattoo that looks like
his name's Matthew Lester?
I don't know that person. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so you subscribed and he doesn't show anything?
No, I thought he was gonna show stuff, and then like.
Then why have an OnlyFans? right? Like,
because some people, because he was showing more of like him in underwear and like feet and things like that. But I didn't know that's what he was just gonna do. Some people do that. Like that's just might be their niche of just how they make OnlyFans. Let me tell you something. Like a lot of people nowadays, if you think about it, think about how social media has now changed, right? Like yeah, like somebody said, they do trick you sometimes. Like if you think about how social media has changed, some parts of social media, if you think about it back in the day, like you said, like you had Cody, Randy Blue, all that type of stuff. If you think about it, we only have Facebook. Then here comes Instagram. Then here comes all these
you
other
can
things.
see most of this on Instagram. Like you could literally just post an Instagram and then see this all for free.
What do you mean all for free?
Yeah, I mean, like you see this for
No
free.
one,
Like
no.
I go on Instagram,
I know.
right?
Oh, I understand. Now they have a thing with like close friends, but it's not like I will say this: like you still can't show like a like your private parts on Instagram.
But you
You
said
can.
that that's not what they're showing on thing.
I'm saying on OnlyFans they do that now. That's what I'm
Oh, it's
getting at.
like underwear, but you can see the outline.
Thank you. Right. So it's like, oh,
Oh,
let me show you the outline. But some people are not like that. I mean, the people that listen, I'm subscribed to like maybe 5 people, and the 5 people that I follow, I'm kind
you're
of like,
subscribed to 5 people. How much money you spend on OnlyFans a month? $50?
yeah, less than that, because two of them are
Oh,
like,
you're trying to plan a move. You need to get off OnlyFans. Save your money.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
You don't want to save your money?
I do save my money.
Dollars times 12 months is $600.
Let's see
Like
here.
enough to pay for like a
Didn't I
2 week
just tell you there's
of
only
rent.
two? There's 2 people I have on like because they always post good content. If you post good content, I love
What
it.
is good content?
Good content is like if I'm getting everything I want out of it.
Like
Someone
what?
else.
Like give me an example. What is considered good content?
Hey, so why are you trying to act stupid right
No,
now?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like
Hey,
I
so
don't understand why
when you go on Cody Blue, no,
I
that
don't
you playing.
understand why anyone would
No, you
subscribe.
playing. No,
I
you
don't
playing.
understand.
Oh,
I
you wanna act stupid like you ain't no doctor. Okay, you
No,
act stupid.
I'm just saying, like, I would never subscribe to someone's OnlyFans because
So,
to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I can literally see
but that's what
everything
I'm
that.
saying. But here's the thing. If you think about Cody Blue and all those other like porn sites, they're all like so like boring. Like you get what I'm saying? Like because they're just the same old thing. Like a lot of the stuff, and not saying that all of it is like that, because we all have certain websites that
But
have
they're
really good
like,
content.
like kinky stuff.
No, not just, I'm not saying kinky stuff, but what I'm saying is that if you look at some of the websites out here, right? Like, of course, it could be very boring. Like, some of them have music playing in the background, and like, I'm
Wait,
just giving
like you're
examples.
talking about like the websites like Randy Blue or Shawn.
Yeah, like some of it's just like it's not even like real half of the time sometimes.
Well, not
So what I'm getting at, and not saying there's not free stuff out there, but there might be someone that you might like or someone that you find really attractive on like Twitter or something like that. Because here's the thing, Twitter has now changed into that because now you have Twitter porn. Twitter porn is like a whole nother universe now. Excuse
wait,
me, X.
wait. Do you get paid for that?
No, but
Oh,
people
that's just
use
like a teaser. It's just kind of like the trailer to the movie.
yes,
It's
yeah. So
like, oh, here's like a little bit of something happening. But if you want to see more, you have to go watch. You have to pay me $10.
not you think everyone's $10 and everyone's is not $10. Everyone is not.
$dollars? How much is it? $12?
No, hi. Some people are 4, 3, 6, $5. Everyone's not
Okay.
$10.
Well, I don't know. I don't subscribe to OnlyFans.
But I'm trying to teach you so when you make your own. But I'm just saying there's certain people. Let's say there was someone. I'm not telling you who's my favorite.
Why?
And let's say no. Like I have my own.
Or
I have a.
support their local businesses.
I do support their local businesses in the privacy of my own privacy. I'm not sitting here saying this is what I subscribe to. No, like I said, everybody listen. When we get off this call, when we get off this, I'll have to show you my secret account.
Okay, now here's my question, right? So what's to prevent someone from like having two cameras and like literally
Wait. Somebody just said what I said. Like OnlyFans is for me is like I'm curious, I want to see, and then I unsubscribe. Some people do that.
but that's like $10. Like
You keep saying $10, Hisam. Is not always $10.
okay, $19.95.
$5.
Okay, now is there a limit? Do you like you're like if it goes beyond this, I'm not gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like what?
I would say anything above $10, no.
Okay, so if someone was like $11.99, you'd be like, no.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You gotta think about all the celebrities are doing it. Random people are doing it. Like I know guys who literally got famous off of their Twitter and their OnlyFans to now. Yeah. Oh wait, somebody just said it. It's like a cameo. You know. Something like, but I know people that got famous off of doing Twitter porn and then made an OnlyFans, got more followers, and then now they're like on Instagram because they're just getting followers because they're hot. They don't got no talent. They're just hot. But you know what? Maybe talent is
Well,
them doing what they do.
they have to have some talent. Like they're obviously making some content that people want to see.
Yeah, of course.
Or
Like,
content just them naked. Is that it? With good
I mean, my thing is that if I ever subscribe, I'm not even barely looking at your photos. I'm looking at the videos. I'm here for the action.
Oh. Okay.
I'm here to see what you offering on OnlyFans.
Okay.
And it's also your support. I feel like I'm supporting you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm giving you, hey.
It had an OnlyFans?
Huh?
Would you date someone who had an OnlyFans?
No.
What?
Mm.
Why? You're like supporting their business, but you wouldn't date them?
No, because it ruins for me. No, because here's the thing: you can't just have an OnlyFans. Like people don't have an OnlyFans. Like people also have a Twitter that goes with their OnlyFans. Here's the thing: if
Oh,
I was,
you have to be like on Twitter and
no, but that's how a lot of people build their like fan base.
Oh, so people go to Twitter to basically look at like short form porn, and then they're basically like, in order to see the long form porn, they actually have to go. That's what you're. Is that what it is?
Hisam, I have to I don't know how to explain it to you. Like
Well,
it's like you could go. Here's the thing: a lot of people go on Twitter now to look at porn. You could just watch straight up like any type of porn. But yes, but also some people might have. Hey, some people might have. DJ, I feel like you came at the wrong time for this conversation. Some people might have. They're like, oh, I'm showing you a lot of stuff on my Twitter, but to see more, go to my OnlyFans. Or some accounts are just people just posting random videos that, like you said, that you will get from the porn sites, and they put them on Twitter.
And what? And then you go to their OnlyFans, and they've like downloaded the porn.
No, Hisam, you're. I had to show you to make you to get you to understand.
It's Ramadan, so we'll have to wait till after Ramadan. But
how long? I can't even. I can't even show you because of Ramadan. You can't even look at it.
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. So we'll wait until after Ramadan to show you.
Ramadan's 30 days. Well, it's really the cycle of the moon, right? So
how many more? How long do we have?
Another 10 days or so.
Wow. Okay.
Wait a minute. So you wouldn't date someone who had an OnlyFans because what?
No. Here's the thing. If I'm in a relationship with someone and married or like with somebody for a very long time, then yes, but not in the beginning stages. Like, no. Because here's the thing. The fantasy is that, the fantasy is that I want to think that I'm the only one seeing this or dealing with this or stuff like that. Like, I can't. But it also would mess with my confidence because it would make me feel like, why do you need to show everybody your thing when I'm right here?
Because that's how they're making money.
But how much money are they making? Like,
Well,
can we put a number?
yeah, you know people who've made a lot of money.
Yeah, but some of these people that made a lot of money are people that are in relationships already.
Oh. Oh.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, some of these guys are already in relationships that have made. What'd you say?
There's got to be someone who's like single and on OnlyFans that you might be interested in dating.
I don't know.
So wait a minute. Is it because you don't want them to have sex with other people?
I mean, you gotta think about it. If you're doing OnlyFans and you have your own, let's say you're doing your own Twitter account, your only OnlyFans, you're gonna be like looking at other guys. Like, you're like, when you're on Twitter, or like people are gonna comment and subscribe underneath your videos and stuff like that. Like, I just don't know what, like, I wouldn't need you to do that. Now, if you want to sell your feet and stuff like that, or your legs or any other thing, cool. But I would like those two private parts to be just between me and you. Yeah, and then if we get to a point later in life, sure.
Where you would join in. You would like have a joint OnlyFans.
Some people have joint OnlyFans. Some people promote themselves as couples on Twitter and OnlyFans. But you know what? They make a lot of money. Like, I listen.
They don't make a lot of money. How much money do people make?
Let's look it up.
Does anyone have an OnlyFans in the audience?
How many? Can anyone join the conversation that has an OnlyFans? I can't.
Yeah.
How much? Let's see. How much money does people make
the average, right?
on OnlyFans?
What is it?
I think it depends on what you're doing on there, though. So I don't know. Some people, you said average. Some, it says here, make $100 and $150 a month.
$150 or $100,000?
$150, but I think
$100 a month.
But I think that's only if you're doing, like, I don't know, like, oh, let me show you this nail file. Like,
no,
I think
that's 15 people like that are interested in what you're doing.
Correct. So could you imagine if there's over 100 plus people that are subscribing to your thing, and you
so that's $12,000.
Yeah, that's not bad for what? Doing a little bit, like.
But then people like you wouldn't want to date them.
So you always tie it into me. Yeah. Has nothing to do.
And you basically like lose your audience, right? Like you lose your options of like who wants to date you, right? Do you write that on your resume? Do you think that you write your OnlyFans on your resume? Like if you took like a break between like employment, do you actually like write like, oh yeah, I was self-employed?
Oh, also I forgot. Yes. Also you can get tips. And people also pay money to see videos that might be a little bit longer, or things that might be exclusive.
That just sounds like a racket. That just sounds like a racket. I mean, like if you're paying the money, like I don't understand. Like it's like going to like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's changed. It is changed.
Listen. Is what it's like. This is exactly what it's like. It's like when you go to like an amusement park, right? And you're like, oh, I'm so happy. I like paid the $150 to go to the amusement park. And then they're like, oh, by the way, if you want this special attraction, you have to pay an additional $25 to see the attraction. And you're like, but I just spent $150 to get in here. Like now I got to pay an additional like $50 to see the special attraction. That's a racket, man.
Not a racket.
That's a racket.
Listen, it's more of like when it comes to OnlyFans, it's like how can I explain it? Some people, like I said, some people just show everything. They're like, oh, here's everything right here. Or some people might sit there and be like, okay, this is it. I'm going to show you what If you want to see exclusive, here you go. You gotta pay stuff for this. But sometimes it depends on the video or how much work they put into it. I think listen. You make a lot of money. If I wasn't thinking about my long time career, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. You know, the other thing is, like, I also learned that a lot of porn is fake. Did you know that?
You said fake?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Like, you
I was
know,
saying.
where
But
there's
that's
like
why people.
heavy
That's why.
ejaculation, like that's actually like, um, what is that? They basically said it was a substance. There's like a tube underneath while they're jacking off, and then someone is actually
Oh,
so that it
interesting.
looks like ejaculation, even though it isn't. It's like whipped cream. Like it's like milk. It's like that. Yeah. Yeah, I learned that. Isn't that interesting?
It's very interesting, but that explains why. Like sometimes when you look at stuff, you're like that just like looks like way too much and just so confusing. But that's just how it is and stuff. But I mean, would you? My question is, why would you ever do it?
Why would I ever do it? No.
Yeah. And why not, Heisem? You can make a lot of money.
No, the reason I would never do it is because, like, here's the deal. Like, I work as a doctor, and all I need is for someone to send my OnlyFans to a medical board, and I'd lose my license, right? Like, that's not worth it to me, right?
I'm shocked by that. I'm shocked by
You're
that.
you're
I'm
shocked I lose my medical license?
Yeah, I feel like you should.
No.
I feel like you shouldn't get in trouble for it because
Oh,
you're not supposed to.
you have
So
no
there's
idea.
rules. There's rules to OnlyFans. Like you're not. You can get sued and go to court and stuff like that if you decide to screen record or share people's stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like what's like how what's the likelihood that they're gonna find out that it's you and prosecute you?
Listen.
Right? That's a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't understand why people can't be like, if you're on OnlyFans, like on your computer, why you can't just screen it on your phone and then post it so everyone has it. Not saying that I would, not saying I would do that, but I'm just saying, like, do people?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I listen. I feel like you would make a lot of money.
No. I think there's like maybe a group of 6 people who want to see that.
I don't know, Heisem. I be seeing the stuff that you be. Yeah, see, you have to agree to terms. See, someone knows. See, people.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's probably about like 6 people who would want to see my OnlyFans, maybe 7, right? And then maybe there's like that 8th person who'd be like, nah, I just subscribed to see what was going on and I made a mistake.
You gotta give yourself grace. You kill me. You gotta give yourself grace. I'm dead. I'm screaming that you said that. You gotta give yourself grace. Okay. So what else is going on in gay news? What's
Okay,
happening?
so in gay news, like since we're moving on to other topics, the thing that's happening in Alabama. Did you see what's happening in Alabama?
No, what's happening in Alabama?
So in Alabama, as you know, there was like recently a flip of a very significant red seat to a blue seat because they were running on women's rights.
Oh,
Democrats won sort of full out.
yeah.
But what's happening in gay news is that there's actually legislation that's moving forward through the legislature that basically is going to extend not talking about issues until the 12th grade, like throughout all of school. So right now it's K through 5, and they want to extend it through K through 12. And so one of the things that's been happening is that there's been sort of this argument that, you know, we should not be prohibiting talking about LGBT issues, sexual identity, gender. You know, we should be talking about that in schools, right? That's the issue. And
They're
so they're
saying that we
trying to
shouldn't.
far right in Alabama.
They're saying we shouldn't.
I mean, they're saying that we shouldn't because we're trying to protect children's innocence, right? Like, which is just a load of bullshit.
Oh my
But
god,
like
they act like it's that's crazy.
yeah, I mean, like once you start to like, I mean, this is the thing is like you start taking away people's rights, right? And you know, this is what happens, right? So, you know, it started with the whole like Roe v. Wade, and you know, of course, it would move into LGBT related issues,
I
right?
think
But
it's just crazy. I think it's just crazy that we're so focused on taking people's rights or things like that when we need to focus on bigger things, you know, like
Yeah.
it just blows my mind that we're still trying to tell people what to do with their bodies and what to do. And I'm just tired.
Do
It
you feel like
just,
people just need better hobbies?
yeah, like OnlyFans.
I know. It's like maybe you need a
I know
hobby. Like,
some of them are
yeah.
subscribed to some of these OnlyFans. I'm telling you, if they would track back some of these IP addresses, I bet you. But it's just crazy that we still, in a day and age, are still having these conversations about people's, you know, what they can do, and it's just, I don't get it.
Well, here's the medical part that I don't like about it, right? So the medical part is like psychologically during your adolescence, you're having the transition between like your identity
Yeah,
versus isolation, right? You're trying to figure out like a role confusion. You're trying to figure out like who you are in
yeah,
the world. And that's in adolescence. And it's really important that you basically get exposed to different things so you can figure out where you fit in, right?
yeah,
And that's normal.
yeah,
And then when you don't have it, right? Like when you're basically like told like
yeah,
you can't be yourself, you have what's called role confusion and a lot of self-hate and identity crisis
yeah,
and all of the crap that goes with that, right? And so, you know, I just think to myself, like, had I known what all the options were when I was growing up and they were accepted, right? Like I could be who I wanted to be.
yeah,
I'm been a really different person, right?
yeah.
I may,
Agreed. Yeah,
like, I may have been a very different person,
yeah.
right? I
I
may have,
think that's what's important, and I think that's what we miss. And I don't know. It's really sad to see, you know, that we're going through this, and you know, I think that's the reason why. How can I say? I'm, 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 I'm. I'm not even hopeful because sometimes I don't. I just feel like we're going down instead of going up. You know, like I feel like there was maybe a little bit of a point where we were kind of going in the right direction. Now I just feel like we are just going all the way down. Like it's just crazy. It's bizarre to me. It really is. So I don't know what we need to do, but I think that we definitely gotta make some changes back.
do you think if you like
Started the OnlyFans.
when did you feel like you became confident, like you became who you were?
I'm, I mean, based on the photos,
I know, that's why I'm asking. When did you feel like you were like, okay, I am me now, right? Like I am the me that I want to be.
this is such a complex type of question because I'm still
Yeah, that's
questioning
what I'm
myself. I'm still questioning myself because of the photos on my story. So I don't know. I guess like when I got to, I mean, I went to military school. So once I got to military school and I learned how to be on my own, I was very confident in myself. Like, as you can see, I was too confident.
Yeah, you were like, I'll wear anything I want, even if it doesn't make any sense. And I thought I had bad fashion sense, and then I saw your pictures, and I was like, actually, I was doing pretty okay.
I know. Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I was way. Listen,
I
now
don't know what you were doing either. You were basically like, yeah, this looks good. Yeah, I'll wear that. Right? I'll just put it all together. We'll call it an outfit.
listen, I would be a hit fashion person nowadays if I turned it out and edited it a little bit. I'd probably be on a whole nother fashion that no one has
You
ever
would be on
thought of.
like what not to wear. Remember that show? Right? They're like, Derek thinks that he's like an emo punk kid, but Derek wants to be like, you know, a out and about gay man, right? Like, right?
Yes, looking a hot ass mess. Okay,
Yeah.
I would say this. I probably
Not to,
I would say high school, but really it's like once I got to college and like
once you got to college, you were like, I'm confident with who I am.
no, I would say I probably no, I probably didn't feel confident in who I was until I go in phases. Sometimes I feel confident and then sometimes I don't throughout my life. So I would say I probably felt confident in who I was once after I would say after MTV made. That's when I really felt confident in myself because I was like I lost all this weight and I was like super, super skinny
Wait,
and
you were on MTV
oh
Made?
So let's not get into this,
Were
please.
you really? I did not know that.
Oh, God.
What was MTV Made? Who were you? What were you doing?
I did something I already knew how to do because I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself. So I did.
What would you do?
I got made into a boxer.
That's cheating.
I know. I know.
That is
cheating.
cheating.
I was like, you guys are not gonna embarrass. I was like, you guys are not gonna make me one of those kids that y'all embarrass on TV. Absolutely not. See, I've been playing Big Brother my whole life. I've been playing Big Brother. Yes, it's on Paramount Plus if you want to watch it. It's bad.
I'm gonna totally watch it.
It's so bad.
I'm gonna totally watch it. What's your episode called? I Was Made into a Boxer?
It's probably like.
What season was it?
There's only one season.
There's
on
only
Paramount
one season of Made.
Uh-huh.
Really? Okay.
I mean, they put the best one, of course.
I had no idea you were on that show.
Yeah, let's see. Where's it at? I'm looking right now.
You know, I was on a show. It was called
episode 16.
Episode 16. I'm gonna watch
season 12, which is the only season on there. They only picked the good. This was like the season of like college kids, so that's why they picked this season because it was easy for them to air it again and again. No, we don't need a watch party. We don't need
a watch party. I'm gonna watch it live, and I'll talk about it while.
No, you're.
That's what I do. We should watch it live together. We could totally watch this. This is a show called Made that Derek was on, where they made him into a boxer, even though his father is smoking Joe.
I told you I've been playing Big Brother my whole life. I went into auditions. I was like, they were like, "What do you want?" No, we're not watching it next week. They're like, "What do you want to be made into?" And I was like, "I've always wanted to be a boxer like my dad."
That's really what happened? Okay, tell this story because I do not know the story.
So this story's a mess. First of all, does any fans want to
tell the story?
Does any fans want to go live with us and have a conversation? We could talk.
Oh, if you want to join us, that would be fantastic. If you want to talk about OnlyFans, fantastic. If you want to talk about Derek being made into a boxer, even though he was already a boxer, it's like make me into a doctor, even though I'm already a doctor.
Let's see here. Who wants to join? Let's see here. Why do I feel like we had? Who's this? Because I feel like we had this person before. Let me see.
Remember, there was someone supposed to give us an update. The guy with the Balenciaga.
Oh yeah, the Balenciaga.
Yeah,
Balenciaga
guy.
I don't know what happened to the Balenciaga guy.
Yeah, and I don't know why anyone's asking Felicia to make an OnlyFans.
Oh baby, her response killed me. Did you see her response?
What was her response?
Her response had me when I mean by screaming, I was lying in my bed cackling. Someone said, y'all better stop on Twitter. Somebody said, y'all better stop playing with my fucking auntie. And then Felicia responds on Instagram and goes, I don't know what an OnlyFans account is, and no, I am not going to set up one. Can't believe everything you hear.
I wonder if that was an April Fool's joke. I would have totally done that. I would have totally done that.
It took me out. Watch
Felicia's lives. She frequently is like, how do I turn this camera on? Or how do I turn this camera around?
For Miss Felicia, she kills me. And you know what's so crazy? I actually reached out to her because after Big Brother, and I said, oh, because of course, like, I always want to help people, you know me. So I was like, hey, Miss Felicia, like, if you want some help with social media, like, I could show you some things.
I got it.
Let me tell you something. She didn't even answer me. I was like, all right, girl, good luck. So I've been just watching her.
She didn't know how to do it.
Yeah, she never answered me.
Who's joining us? Who's joining?
Okay, let's see here. Who do we want to pick? I'll pick Shawn.
Yaga guy.
Listen, I wish the Balenciaga.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
here's Shawn. Hello, Shawn.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I'm good. How are
Good.
you?
Good. I'm a big fan of both of you, Derek. I met you
At the
in
Challenge
Philly.
Mania.
Yeah. Are you going to the next one?
I don't know if I'm gonna go because I'm gonna be in Pittsburgh actually.
Oh, you're doing the basketball.
Yeah, I gotta go be hoop.
Wait, you met Derek, and Derek, you remember him? Derek typically
Yes,
doesn't remember meets.
I'm very good at remembering people. Hisam. Like you're just trying to be a smart ass. Okay. Yes. Me and Shawn had a very interesting conversation, which he will not repeat right now. We
I
Wait,
had
what
a
was
I don't know
so?
if I'd remember it. I was pretty heavily drinking
I
that day.
feel like you were drunk. I was like very confused because I was like, damn, this is not the time and place for this conversation that we're having. But
I don't think it was that bad.
I think it was a little bit like line crossing, but
Oh no.
it's fine. I'm glad you had a good time. Okay, so what are you adding to the
What's
conversation?
up, Shawn?
Hisam, did you have to warn people before you went on Big Brother about like your night profession, or was that like a surprise to them?
Did I have to warn people? Like, you mean people that I work with?
Or just anyone, family, or like that people that didn't
Yeah,
know?
that
Oh no.
you were a stripper.
Oh,
That
like,
you were a stripper.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, so let me say this is that when I basically decided to be a burlesquer, I actually went to my boss originally to basically say like, "Hey, by the way, I'm in this show. I take off my clothes. I just thought you should know." And they were
Stripper.
like, "Yeah, that sounds cool, right? Like it's professional theater. That sounds cool."
Stripper.
That's what ended up happening. And so for several years, I did it like that, right? Like the administration knew that I did it. It wasn't a big deal. But then all of a sudden, there was someone found a picture of my burlesquing. And it's where I was basically like in underwear and I was shirtless and, I was dressed as a green fairy, that kind of thing. And that picture went fucking wild in the hospital. It was everywhere.
Not you were bringing people alive with your
Yeah.
picture.
So I literally walk in, and all of a sudden, all of the nurses are talking about me and they're giggling. And I was like, what is so funny?
So
And people were like, we saw your picture. And I was like, what picture? And then I literally, everywhere I went in the hospital, everyone saw this picture. And it was the first time. And then one of my colleagues came up to me and was like, he's this older Indian doctor, smart. He's like, people are not going to take you seriously anymore now, right? And I had this moment where I was like, did I just ruin my career?
no,
And
you probably could have really took off with your career.
yeah, and I sort of said to myself, like, I was like, I've always believed in duality, right? Like, I'm not like a Gemini, but I believe in duality, that we are multi-potential individuals, that we can do lots of different things and they can be opposite of one another. But you should embrace the adventure and the challenge. And so, no, most people knew that I was a burlesquer by the time I ended up on television because that picture got leaked and literally that whole hospital. The only time it gets really weird is like when a patient sees it and is like, "Hey, I've seen you naked."
Stripper.
Yeah.
You could have really took off with your career.
What do you mean it took off with my career?
You could have really like took that and then did a one-man show. It really took off with your career. You could have been going worldwide now.
Big D, can I say something to you?
Oh
Yeah,
Lord,
I'm
I'm
sorry
scared.
if I crossed the line with you. I was just a big
Look,
fan.
no, you're fine. You're perfect.
wait, cross the
You
line
you
out.
were drinking, so don't
Did
worry. You're fine.
Oh gosh,
something that?
that's not acceptable.
No, it's fine. Listen. Listen.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
get
Can I? I'm an impartial judge here. I will. I can.
Well,
I
I
can.
don't want to hear it now either.
right. So we're not even bringing it up.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh, hi, some calm down with your bullshit tonight. Okay, it's not that deep. Okay, calm
It is.
down.
Well,
Now,
it wasn't that deep because nothing happened. It sounds like that night.
Well, the worst part, it was a daytime event.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so Sean,
Derek, are you
what other questions you have? Because Hysam's always trying to stir the pot. He's such a messy bitch. Like, what else do you want to ask or questions? What you saying?
What do you think about like reindeer games? And would you go on any of those kind of if spin-offs?
Hisam?
Derek?
Hisam?
Yeah, I would. Listen. I want to win some money, and I think I totally can win some money if I just don't have a team that they sabotage me.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, like, and I would love to be on the show with Derek, right? Like,
Same.
that would be the ideal
Yeah,
situation. It'd be
I
great.
would love to
fun.
play any type of show with Hisam for sure. Just because of the fact that I feel like our dynamic will be insane. I don't care what I do next. I'll do anything next as long as
A dating show, Derek?
no, there's nothing out there, please. There's nothing out there.
For the love of Dill.
For the love of filth.
For the love of Dill.
For the love of Dill.
That would be me on that one, I think.
Wait, are you a DILF? Are you the like the himbo? Which one are you?
Chaser? What do you call it? Himbo, I guess.
The himbo. You're the himbo. Got
Chaser?
it.
I don't know.
They're called the himbos, right? It's the himbos and the daddies.
We got different.
I've never heard of himbos in my life.
You've never heard of himbos?
No.
Yes, of course.
We have different language on the East.
Yeah, it's different over here. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Hisam.
Okay.
Listen, I would do any. Let me just answer your question. I would do any of the shows. If Hisam's there, even better. If I go on reindeer games, I would like to come as a Grinch. I would like to be known as the Grinch. I don't want to be like one of these like Santa's helpers. Like no, like I would like to play and be the Grinch. Like I want to be able to sabotage shit.
Can I make a guess? My guess is that they're gonna have Summer Olympics, right? So do you think they'll do like a different game, or I guess Big Brother will be on during that time? But if they found like
Big Brother's gonna be on the same. Big Brother. I don't think the Summer Olympics is on NBC. It's not on CBS.
They usually like for the winter one. That's when they do the celebrities.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to do that.
Yeah,
but other than that, whatever me and Hisam can do together, it'd be great. If me, Hisam, and Tiffany could play together, even better. It doesn't matter. But as long as there's another gay that I feel like I could be myself with, I'm okay with, because I feel like we can have conversations that other gay people will be able to understand and relate and not feel offended if I was like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wouldn't be like the end of the world. So but that's it. So
well, that's why I loved all of you guys and rooted for you. So
thank you, Shawn.
Best of luck. I hope you get on another one and find someone else to get on this live.
Yes, we're gonna let you go, but we're here every Tuesday. I don't know if we're gonna be here next Tuesday. I think we will be. I think we will. But if you guys, anybody's in the Pittsburgh area, I'm going to Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Basketball.
To do basketball, also to get away so I can see what else is out there in the pond. Because this pond is very dry over here. So we're going to see what else is in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Right.
So.
About that city that way. Okay, wait. Balenciaga guy is actually here. Can we?
Is he?
Yeah, can we get an update for Balenciaga guy?
Was it Zion? Was Zion Balenciaga? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
An update on Balenciaga. Like what's going on with this boy?
I love Balenciaga.
Huh?
Oh. Hello.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry we kept you waiting. Wait.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So wait, what was the update?
Wait, hold on. I need people to understand the story. Some people might not know.
Okay.
Real quick, let me sum it together.
Okay.
So we have Zion here. Zion was here before. He had the older man who also was like the years is definitely way apart. He was buying him Balenciaga. He also was playing games with him where he was ignoring him, and then we need to figure out after him.
I like him. I love him, right? Like I might want to make him my boyfriend.
Oh, I mean, well, okay. So where do I start? I saw him on when did I see him last? March 21st. So that was like
Yeah,
pretty
because last time we
recently.
talked was
Yeah,
February.
Yeah.
I think it was February 13th. So I saw him like 2 or 3 times in between then, and normal hangout session or whatever.
Come on, hangout session.
Yeah.
Wait, like that code for sex?
Hisam, yes.
What do you think? Yeah,
Is that
clearly.
penetrative sex, or is that just like oral stuff? Like you
I
just have to go.
mean,
Hisam.
use your imagination. I mean,
Okay, so
come on.
okay, so yes, you hung. You hung.
Hisam, let him just tell the
Anyways,
story.
so I mean, everything is like pretty good with him, but like I recently decided I kind of want to do like another hiatus, even though I was told not to do that.
Whoa. Didn't we say
Okay,
we not to
I
do
know,
that?
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
Wait, your hiatus meaning like you're gonna stop seeing him
Yeah,
again?
for maybe
Like
like
stop
until
answering
July.
him,
It's
like causing him to
till
like.
July.
Yeah, maybe like 3 months, maybe. I don't know.
Is this just so he has to give you more gifts to basically win you
No,
back?
no, no, no. Actually, he actually accused me of that one time. I was like, that's a whole separate situation. I was like, no, like I actually like you as a person, not because you give me gifts. Anyways,
Which you did say you do like him,
yeah,
so
I
that's not a
do.
lie. Yeah, that's not a lie.
Why?
Um,
And I'm sorry.
what?
Why are you taking a hiatus until July?
Honestly, there's no real reason, but
A
I
mind
just,
game.
yeah, I guess, yeah, the mind games and like, my whole philosophy, absence makes the heart grow fond.
Oh,
So maybe, I don't know,
so
I'll be more of a
wait. You
catch, maybe. I don't know.
want to hiatus? Why? You want to date other people? Do you want to just date
Yeah,
other people?
I don't technically. I mean, I wouldn't mind it because he tells me about, first off, me and him are not like dating. Like we talk about like our other people. Like, he
Partner,
was telling, yeah, like whoever like he talks to, like we talk about stuff like that all the time. So we're not dating. We're like friends-ish. But
friends who hang out.
yeah,
They're just they're friends with benefits.
yeah, you can say that, yeah.
Okay.
But if I do find someone during that hiatus, which I doubt, I'll
And why do we
still,
feel like this hiatus is because? Why do we feel like this hiatus is good? Can we go without the hiatus? Do we have to have the
I just
hiatus?
feel like sometimes I'm very annoying, honestly. That's another reason. I feel like I'm so annoying. Like I'll text him about the most random stuff, and then there's like, what else is he supposed to say? He'll be like, haha, if I send him like a TikTok or something like that.
Yeah, but that's what
Uh,
relationships are. Is just sending random
yes,
shit to each other,
yes,
right? Like, isn't that
but
what it
like
is?
he says I'm not annoying, but like he doesn't do anything to make it seem like that he actually thinks of me as annoying. But I just feel that way. I don't know. But
What?
then again, every time I do these hiatus, he always accuses me of like dotting and bopping around with other people, even though
Well, I
I
mean, of
don't.
course, anybody would think that.
But like I'm
Like,
not. And he
why would
knows.
he
But
accuse me of that? I
but
just
you
don't
understand?
know.
No,
I
like
know, but
anyone would think that. I think that about you. Don't text me after 2 days. I'm thinking like, who you talking to? What's going on? Like, so you talking about you doing a whole hiatus? He's thinking in his head like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
he's
kid is
doing like
playing games.
it's like a long Lent.
yeah, sure.
I don't get
You
it.
know,
So
I
I
don't
don't know if
know.
I like this.
Maybe I'll
This is
shorten it
not the
to
update
like
I was
maybe I'll
expecting.
shorten it to a month,
I was
2 weeks,
How long were
expecting.
you gonna go before a month?
3 months.
And weren't you talking about like I like him? Maybe I
I
want him to be my
do.
friend.
I do. First, he has to make that decision.
Why?
He's the older gentleman.
I get it. You
I feel
want
like
him
I can't
to
make
be.
that.
I get it. You
You
want to
know?
be. You want to be. You want him to take control. Like you want him to make the decisions.
But
Like
Yeah.
you want
you
him
also
to.
have to like put out there that you want to be boyfriends, right? You because if
But
you don't,
Okay.
then
Zion doesn't want to be boyfriends with him. I'm
I
sorry.
don't
Zion
mind
he
our
wants to
current,
be.
like, I don't mind our current situation, but I'm not like yearning for that. If it happens, great. If it
Who
doesn't,
said
whatever.
yearning?
Yearning,
Yeah.
not yearning for it.
No,
Is
like
the
if it
sex
happens, then
ask that? Is the
oh my
sex good?
god, like yeah, duh. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking to him all the time.
He wouldn't be
His
dealing with
personality is
it.
great too,
So what?
obviously, but
I'm sorry. What's the issue then? Right. So the sex is good. The personality is good. You're attracted to him. What's the issue? You're annoying. Is that
I
what it is?
guess yeah. Now that I think about it, but he never said that to me. But I can just tell that he thinks that. I feel like he thinks that,
I
even though
think
he's
that
never
you
said
are.
it.
I think that you are projecting. Right.
Have you
Probably.
told him
And
what we
I
told
think,
you to
and I
tell
don't
him
think you
last
should do that.
time?
Wait, what did you tell me last time?
Oh, girl, that
Wait, I
tells me you
forgot.
didn't tell him
Wait, I
then.
think I might have. What did you say?
I told you, we told you to tell him how you feel.
Oh,
Like,
I would
like,
never do that. Oh my God. I would never. I don't know. For some reason, like the mushy gushy emotional side is just so like I cannot bring myself to do that. And maybe that's a psych MD topic I need to have addressed.
Yeah. You know when I feel like this, sometimes I put my feelings in a song.
A song.
oh, girl,
I'm just kidding. I'm
don't
kidding.
start singing. We do
But
not need that.
yeah, but isn't there like you know like I think that you are basically projecting that you think that you're
Totally.
annoying.
Yeah.
I don't think that he thinks that. Otherwise he wouldn't hang out with
True.
you. If he thought you were annoying, he wouldn't spend any time with you. He wouldn't buy you any gifts. He would just be like,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah.
Right? Like and I think that what you're probably sensing is that you have different levels of maturity. And so you might be like, oh,
Totally.
he
Yeah.
doesn't think that what I think is funny because you're just like maybe the things that you find funny are just like
Mm-hmm.
random TikTok videos where you're like, oh, he would never be interested in that. But here's what I'll tell you: I think that he obviously is because he's responding,
Yeah,
right?
true.
And
Yeah.
that's a good point. Someone says he'd ghost you if he thought you were annoying, right? Like,
Girl.
and that's true.
Yeah. I have been blocked a couple of times, but it's because he likes me. I'm kidding. I mean, he has blocked me like it was worth it previously, not anytime recently, like maybe like a year ago. But
So let's say that we're not gonna. Okay, we're gonna do another check-in.
Another
yeah,
check.
we will.
What we're gonna do this time is okay. We'll let you have your hiatus, whatever, for a month.
Yeah, what day is it today? The April 2nd?
Yeah.
May
Yeah.
2nd.
Okay.
Right?
So
Yeah.
May 2nd, let's, check back in with him, see where we are.
Yeah.
But I just think at this point, if it's just gonna be a friends with benefits, then let it be a friends with benefits. But I wouldn't lead him
Yeah, like
on.
I don't
But
think I'm leading him on. I don't think so. I think it's mutual.
But it sounds like Zion, you want more. Am I reading this wrong?
Okay, my best friend said the same thing too. If it happens, if more
Okay, so
happens,
your
great.
best friend and I know like are smart people. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Like your best friend who knows you really well. It feels like you want more.
I'm
And it feels
here.
like you're waiting for him to ask you for more. But what you could do is you could say, "Hey, listen, I really like you. And I'm hoping that this will
He's
go
not
somewhere."
gonna do that.
He's not
Yeah, I would never do
If he
that, but
but
does
why
that,
would
he feels like
you
he's
do
giving
that?
I
control.
feel like I feel like that kind of makes things a little awkward. I just have a feeling it would make things very weird,
But I don't know.
Like I like you.
You can't just ask for what you want. Like what? Why can't you just ask for what you want? Like
I
what's
mean, it's not
wrong with it? Like you deserve to ask for what you want, right? Like you deserve to have what you want.
yes, but like I said, like right now, like whatever we currently are, friends with benefits, whatever, it's not. Oh yeah, that's true, Miss May. I don't want to be vulnerable too,
Of
but also
course.
like where it is now, it's fine. And then anything else more.
But this
I
is
don't know.
this is a part of growing. So we just got to get to that point. But
Yes.
we're gonna check in. We're gonna check in next month
After
Hmm.
to continue this story. We're not gonna be like the girl on TikTok where we got part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
6,
not
7.
even. No.
We're gonna end this part next story, and I expect to
Yeah.
hear something. If not, let's bring him onto the show.
Oh, he would never do
he
that.
would.
He
We
would
would love
never
that.
do that ever.
I would love to basically help you guys get together.
Oh
Hisam's
my God,
a
it's like a
professional
relationship
doctor.
counseling. Oh,
I could
Hisam,
make it.
Hisam
I
is
could get you.
a professional doctor.
yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm just a professional hood person to tell you what the fuck is tea.
Like older men, like sometimes, like older men, kind of sometimes feel like, why would this younger dude be interested in me?
True.
No, he says that sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god. He's like, oh my god, my looks are fading. If you've seen this man in person, my best friend saw him for the first time ever, like a few months ago. Solid 10 out of 10. Like, he's not ugly in the slightest way, and I hate that he's like, oh my god, I'm like old. Like, why would you like me? Like,
I'll
so
tell
first
you,
off,
I think
many
that
people do.
part of that is that there's like, I I don't understand why you would wait. You have like someone's personality you like, you're really attracted to them, the sex is good. To me, it's kind of like, this is a no-brainer, right? Like, people like this do not come around every so often, right? Like, this is not a frequent thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, all of that happens at the same time. And so, like, to me, it's like, why would you risk it? Like, why not jump in? Unless you're like, I just don't want to be in a relationship right now. But it sounds like you do. So I'm confused.
I think it's not my, first off, my best friend's in here commenting. I'm saying the same things that I told her to you, and I don't see what's so confusing. Like, if I want something, like, I don't not want it, but if the offer was on the table, yeah, of course I'm gonna, grab at it, but I'm not gonna, like, push my way for, something more.
You're just afraid of being rejected. I get it. That's
Not really, but I mean, maybe a little, but
maybe
that's not like the sole purpose.
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. Derek, how's this young man?
No, we will talk next month. And
Yeah, we'll talk next month.
We will talk next month.
Mm-hmm.
I expect a new update with,
Do we have a picture of this guy? Do we know what he looks like?
I do I have a picture of him? I don't think I do. But I promise you, he looks very good.
And just so you know, I appreciate you sharing your story with us, and I appreciate you coming back to tell us more. We really do. We're very
of course.
invested. But we will do this next month,
Yeah.
and we'll check in with to see where we're at. So I'm gonna let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Really appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys too.
Bye. Be safe. Like we always tell you, be safe.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Okay. Until next time,
people.
Next time. We will see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week. This is Derek, and I'm Hisam, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.